Hey guys, Myth here. I wanted to showcase all 7 current pinnacle bosses on 3.24 PoE. So when we get questions, we can just forward people to the video, because some people want to get into bossing and they don't know the mechanics and everything. So I'm gonna try to keep it short and solid. So yeah, we're gonna run around 300 divine. The Realis prototype, ultimatum shield, tempered with war, so we don't die from DOTs. Yeah, lightning strike character, so it's not gonna be anything hard. I'm gonna probably die a couple of times because I've still not kept my suppression, but it's doable. So we're not gonna run anything Maim and Witnessed, but yeah. So let's start with the first boss, which is Elder, which isn't really a pinnacle, but still people farm this guy like crazy for frickin' Watcher's Eyes. So main gist here is you have a room to prepare to go in, check your hours, everything's up, great. So go in, yeah. He's gonna do Elder stuff. You're gonna learn eventually what it is. So this circle is quite nasty. It does a lot of damage. And if you like take a bit longer to kill him, look. Oh, whoa, see? One shot. That probably wasn't suppressed. And that doesn't usually happen. What a great start. But yeah, like, that's a fizz, I believe, and cold hybrid hit. I might be wrong there, but so main gist here is like to get the eye. It's not to let Shaper die, because he has HP and he can die from the minions. When you phase him, he can drain you and stun you, so there's gonna be a fizz dot, and just pot through it. That was a clean one shot. I couldn't do anything out there, like, cause I have quite low HP pool, but whatever. So yeah, it's quite easy fight with good DPS, with good clear. This is like more a minion fight. You just one time up to phase the Elder, and the last stage he's gonna go vulnerable, and we're gonna finish him off, and for the chance to drop if Shaper lives. But that isn't the case this time. But like early league, many times if you like take a trade message or something, you're gonna lose track that some minions on the side are like flanking him and he's gonna die. And yeah, when he dies, there's no chance for I. You're just gonna get the fragments and the rares, you know. So this is the last stage. He does the four sides to like seal him up. So when he's up here, he's about to become vulnerable. When Shaper goes poof, he's done his job. Your job is to finish him. He becomes vulnerable, quickly burst him down, and you have to walk in this Sanna's bubble. If you stay outside, you're gonna die like I did at the very start. Okay, so no eye this time. It's a chance drop, right? So you can get lucky, you can get back to back, or you can like get 0 from 10 kills and be very sad. So that was Elder. That's not really a pinnacle, but still I wanted to show him. So we're gonna do an Uber Elder later a bit. So now they added this great thing where you just put in the frag. If you're rich, of course. Some people just trade for them, but like I don't have the right time for that, so I'm just gonna use that life force. Next we're gonna go Shaper. Shaper is quite easy as well. So this is normal Shaper, right? So this is not Uber content whatsoever. I'm not ready for that yet. So
I see you, little mouse.
Shaper is
you don't belong
very
here.
vicious. I
Run
think
along.
he's one of the most vicious pinnacles there is. He has strong spellcast, and he has strong fizz damage, and he has mechanics. And
Turn back,
people at League Start would actually pay you to run this boss because they don't want to do the 4 mini bosses on the side, and then he has 3 phases and you can one tap him, and people hate that. But the loot's great. Yeah, you get the red frag, which is this one, or the bottom one, which you need for the Uber Elder fight, where you drop the well, not guaranteed, but yeah, if you drop an eye, it's like 3 mods, and you don't have to keep anyone alive in that fight besides yourself. So clean out the mini bosses. They are always different from map bosses, most of them. But you learn the pattern. Like nothing really dangerous here, unless
Your
like
recklessness will not
maybe
go
you step in the
unpunished.
wall over Soul. If he like spawns and he gets slammed, then you maybe get like, depending on your defenses, right? This isn't a very heavy
This is your
defense-oriented
final game,
build.
little mouse. So perish. You've chosen to side with chaos.
So
This is my world, and you
So
shall obey
I'll
my
explain.
order.
Hopefully, I'll get to explain the mechanics.
Gaze
But
into the abyss.
I'm gonna keep explaining to the last stage because I'm probably
need to
gonna
close
die
From the
there
void.
to show all the mechanics. Oh, there wasn't really a boss. I'm telling you, this guy's what the deal is. So yeah, you get a minion phase like this. You just have to kill the minions, protect Zana. Like Zana can die, leave you vulnerable. Like, I'm gonna show you where. So he's first stage. You have to run the corridor. You can see why people want to pay to
Trying to recover.
you
Hurry.
to run these
Let's
fragments.
Find a
They
way
would
back.
provide you shaper fragments. That's how it at least used to be. When you could run the Ubers from these fragments, or the fight is much more dangerous, especially if you're on hardcore or something. So quickly dash, because he's healing right now. Okay, so you need to make it snappy. Some people actually get him to the last stage and heal him up for you to like go test DPS. You know how quickly you can one tap him. People do all kinds of stuff.
Behold the
This
face
stage
of
2,
your
still nothing
unmaking.
new. So we
Father,
just
it's
beam,
me. Let me help you.
spheres,
The horror must be stopped.
slam, right?
Obstacles
I'm not showing,
destroyed.
so maybe you'll do the slam. Oh, he's doing the beam, don't stand in that. That's lethal as you can drop him. Okay, he's doing the slam. Bam. Dash away.
Inconsequential.
So you can, if you have evasion like me,
He's
you
recovering.
can
We need
evade
to
the
find a way
slam. I'm
back
gonna show you
quickly.
right now. Hopefully I don't hit the 22% and die again. I really was hoping not to do this deathless showcase, but
I can't
that
do
dream's
this
gone.
Yet.
Right, so again dash. So that was the second time we phased him. So this is the last one. So this at this stage, usually people just call him. You know, he's like solo, but he will get an illusion. So that illusion has same abilities like Shaper except Slam. Okay. So why is that important? Because if he will touch Zana, that illusion, he will kill Zana, and Zana will go
A
in
worthy
recovery
opponent.
mode. And if you don't burst him off, burst him off quickly, I'm gonna show you. He's gonna do the bullet hell mode, right? And that's where if Zana is dead,
These
right? Look,
memories are
full
mine.
HP, right?
I cannot lose them.
One
They lied
shaper,
to you,
nothing
Father. I'm
peculiar,
your true
right?
memory.
And
To save the
I'm
future,
gonna trigger everything
the
and try to
past
tank a
must
slam.
be sacrificed.
Look,
Gaze
so
into the abyss.
beam. Where's the illusion? Come on. Oh, there's the
To me,
illusion, right?
exile.
So if illusion beams down Zana at this stage, she will not protect you. You could just bite the lip and die on softcore, right? So I'm gonna try to show you the illusion.
We need to close.
Yeah, it's a really annoying fight if you're well geared and he starts to do this immunity shenanigans. Yeah, you've got bubbles as well. You need to pop them on sides, but they're not really an issue on normal mode. I want to show you how. Look, see, Zana's taking damage, so she dodged the beam there. I kind of want her to. Okay, I'll try to tank it. See, I evaded completely the slam, so evasion works, confirmed. And there we go. Zana died. No, she didn't.
Stay close.
Oh my god, this is taking forever. Wow. Yeah, when I'm not leeching, I can die quickly. Yeah, but the main just is... Okay, did she die? Nope. She is very evasive in this fight, right? Like specifically this fight. But yeah, basically illusion can tap Zana, and if she does that on the bullet phase... Damn, the audio's loud. I forgot I was farming all
Irrelevant.
night. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Zana dies, bullet phase starts, you don't get the bubble. You're probably gonna die. Not many builds can tank that stuff unless you're like severely invested or mad dodging skills. Again, we are unlucky with the fragments. Sadly, what can we do? Well, we can do a cortex for fun, so I'm gonna keep that. These are big ones, right? Maven's kind of easy for me because I do Maven all the time. So cortex, so that's like a rare boss map. So this one's like not great because it has 5 random modifiers. It goes from 3 to 5, so 3 would be the easiest one to do, right? So I'm gonna do it witness because I want to do feared later. So cortex, right? We get a zone, get mods. It's like a regular map at start. People used to clean this. I don't personally, unless it's a thing. I don't really stop.
I can't do this just yet.
And I have like a strict filter, so used to be like when it dropped tons of synth items, right? So you would legit stop every 5 centimeters to check if the synth item's any good. And you used to actually loot really good stuff from there by checking. So yeah, I'm kinda ignore all mods because the build's great, but yeah, you really need to check if you're not putting you in dodgy situations. Like, so this fight is just 4 synth bosses in a row, and they will try to slow you, they will try to slam you. It's really not that bad. The problem is when it synergizes with the mods it spawns. And Uber Cortex is trying to slam me. I dashed out. You can scroll back a bit, see how the slam looks. And it's really, you can watch all the videos on what you want, but at the end of the day you'll have to feel how it feels to get pulled before the slam and when to dash out. You mess it up, it's fine, right? If it's softcore, if hardcore, I really don't recommend learning this boss in time. It's still a risk always, right? To die and lose your precious XP or whatever. I'm 93 by the way doing this. I'm not spell suppression cap, so extreme danger enabled. No, it's not that bad. Take the risk, maybe get some good loot, right? Okay, fight's almost done. This is the 3rd boss, and then the last one. We get a bottle fight. I really hope so, because I really need one. My flask is really terrible. Level 50 flask. Really so low HP pool that I don't need a better one. Especially with the adrenaline proccing on champion. Right, loot this. Come on. Oh, I'm going through this really quickly. Nope. Shield. Nice. Favorite mob slot. Yeah, I started very late on softcore to do some footage. Okay, so that's done. What can we do? Let's do Maven. Doing Maven's not that bad. So Maven is really clunky boss when you learn her, right? So you need to have the voice lines enabled really if you're not that tanky. You can just sit on one side and hear her voice lines, what she's doing. So first stage, she will like derp around and try to fill the arena with blobs. And didn't even cast the blobs. I killed her so fast. But we'll see some blobs. I don't know if it's a graphic issue, but sometimes I don't see the blobs traveling. They just pop on me, and it's really annoying on Uber. So yeah, so like next stage, the brain floats out, tries to spawn some map bosses to get you, and does like a normal rotation. So this is where everyone struggles, memory games. First one's like easy, it's 3 tiles, right? I just imagine they're like pizza slices, and I'm like a freaking a glider going from there to there, right? I'm gonna watch those spheres. There's the thingies, place them in the middle. It's a good practice for when you're gonna do Uber, because they don't disappear on Uber, but here we're gonna phase Maven. So if you take time killing her, more blobs will appear and she will do more memory games, right? So, but otherwise than that, when you have good DPS, it's a really good boss to farm, especially for Dalda. Even with the nerfs, it's good good drops. It's fun as well. Cleans up the arena after you face the brain. And she can sometimes derp on this stage, and if she's levitates up, you can, if you have high DPS, you can burst her down, called skipping the memory game. But that's like elite level of thing. So when you do do the fights a lot, you can really learn the sequences, and it just gets very automatic. So this is gonna be the part where the brain dies and the pools you placed stay. One tip: never place them on gaps, because when you get the memory game, you might have to jump that gap, and if you have pools there, you're gonna get slowed no matter what. Ailment immunity, no matter what, right? So yeah, and don't touch these beams too. They're lethal, they're gonna debuff you, and anyone can die from the debuff. It reduces backstress and stops recovery, so. But like on normal modes, like the attacks she does are very noob friendly, let's say. And now she starts to do the fireball, but it's 0 damage for some reason. Then on Uber mode it just does ridiculous amounts of damage. Yeah, so she doesn't have a lot of fists except the bosses she spawns, really. It's really just have to watch
The living toy must enjoy our
the mechanics.
contest.
Oh, max score, right,
continues to play.
so worth a penny.
You and I should do this.
Yeah, and you can drop like gems, like rarest gem is like from normal mode is multi-strike, which at this point of video is like 150 divines, so it costs 1. Well, probably gonna drop it in 150 tries. It just takes time and energy. I'm gonna go Cyrus, because he's not that bad. Cyrus people find very lethal, especially on low-end machines like myself I had before. So go in. The arena is just a freaking death maze, really. He's not that bad himself. On Uber he's a nightmare, especially if you rip on the last stage. So as well have to bring him down 3 times and then you have to kill him. Like the first 3 stages like don't really matter. It's just they're just trying to get you walk into the degens and die, really, and waste portals for the last stage. But it's a really good boss for 40 chaos. You have really high chance of big, huge profits, so which is really nice. If you're trying to farm some money with bosses. I wouldn't say the Kong Guardians are hard to farm either, so nice bonus income if you know the fight. Right, so you saw it, just go under the chair where he's floating and he's gonna land, right? That's gonna start the fight. So now the tricky part is to get to him again, and he's very toxic this time. Don't have a lot of life, right? Have mad recovery. I can get really quickly degened by those storms if I touch him. So if I would exit the ring, that's like around the corners, he would like say, oh, you like coward or something, right? And
You are nothing.
so you try not to mess up the fight by expanding your position too much. You try to burst him down. So this is 3rd time we're bringing him down. Now he's like really low, right? And now he's gonna pull out the big guns, so you say. But this is like end league, everyone's geared, right? Even newcomers like me just started the league with friends' help. Right, so now the last stage. So you get the idea. I touch that, I die, right? Those degens hurt. I'm even ignited. Yeah, I'm not ailment immune either. 75% at the moment and shock immune. I really recommend getting that. So he lands and try not to let him do any abilities. If he starts blinking around, say, to run this maze, that's very annoying. Sometimes you can't see anything. Now you have to locate him and try to move all the time. See how annoying it is? He's constantly repositioning. If you're a static build, you're kinda not boss for you. Bam. Dead. But yeah, so after the fight everything disappears, but try to avoid the storms, try not to stand in the degens, because they reduce your max res. That's why your degen's so bad, and disable your recovery. And like practicing these bosses, a lot of mods are in T17s, so really helps in bossing progression wise. So I'm not gonna all those, I'm not gonna be one of those guys. Right, let's do the two annoying ones that are left. I don't normally farm these. You can alch them, make them rare, right? Make them more harder, but I really don't farm these bosses. No, they're really good on the right builds, and especially if you know what you're doing. So this is Exarch. Pretty plain and simple, just like Maven. He's like tries to bring you down with this ball phases.
Your defiance ends here, hatchling.
So just try to burst him down. We're gonna cheese him. I really don't know this fight too well, so
Annihilation.
try to push him down, try to dodge the attacks. And this is the problem, that
You do not have the
sometimes it's easy to run these, sometimes it's not, especially if you step on the runes on the ground. They take off your max res. Oh my god, I'm lagging. No, no, no. Don't lag now. Oh that was... yeah. Damn it. I would have been clean. Same coming up with the Eater after this. So, oh, see what he did there? Ah, he really doesn't like me. No, I'm really fatigued from the last run. But on softcore you can cheese him. He'll do this again, and then he'll become vulnerable. Maven's doing a terrible job at destroying the balls, and I'm even poorer dodger. Yeah, but you have 6 portals. Unless you're doing a carry, you shouldn't run out. Depends on your DPS, really. Now he's very aggressive because he's run out of ball phase. Angry. There's the debuff. I wish I had cool, but I'm not using that in my build. That's Exile. So yeah, it's mostly fire damage, this guy, and annoying ball phase. He's not that hard to do, though. What Eater I really dislike, though, like he is extremely annoying in my eyes. Sometimes I have him easy, sometimes I don't. Really RNG for me. Like I say, I don't really normally farm these bosses. Running 28 max boss, hectic in my eyes. I'd rather do an invite and get a red than... So he's gonna try to slam you with tentacles, and then now he's doing the same what Exarch did, but a bit different, right? Try to... oh my god, that's bad. So when you see these blobs, try to look at them, like face them. Then you're gonna be able to shoot them away, basically, and try to practice the timings a bit. It was easier than Exarch in a way. Lovely. So quest versions, when you get your void stones, when you get a carry, they're way easier, way less HP and stuff. These were like pure invites, just wanted to show the fight. Yeah, and I believe, yeah, that's the last one. Uber Elder. Probably gonna fall over here a couple of times, just because I really lose track of the thingy. How's it called? The expanding circle. Because of this, I can't see anything really when I launch the wall version. Alright, let's go. Last one. Oh, that was quite quick. Very pleased with that. Nice run. 0 loot, but that's how bossing is. One day you're rich, one day you're poor. So try to self-farm everything.
Putrefy, rot, spoil, and fester.
I'm gonna try to gear for Ubers as well, see if I can get some down. And record some footage for you guys on this shortly, couple of days. Okay, so what happens here? You have normal shaper going ham at you, and you have elder, and you have minions, and they're doing everything at once. And you can shotgun you, and there's no restrictions for them not to do it. So try not to stand in the degens, try to plant them on the thingies. So the cosmic ones are the cold degens, and the blobs, well, you can't see them here really because kind of burst down everything on the screen that has low HP. But you have these pink tentacle guys that if you don't kill, they will start to leave a trail of like physical dot. And these guys, and those hurt. That fizz dot, oh my god, it's like really painful. And sometimes you can stack over, and if you're getting beamed at the same time, that's oh, yeah, that's what I meant with the expanding circle. But you can almost insta-rip if you get beamed and you're on the degen pool. Depends on your recovery and stuff, but I don't recommend ever tanking that. It's just not the way it's intended. You can though with the jug and some shenanigans and stuff, and armor stacker probably. Can even probably tank all that stuff on a Uber, so but it costs a lot, so that's why those builds are so special. Yeah, but you see it's quite easy, like, so yeah, try to stand underneath that shower he did before, but I really didn't feel safe there, so I moved out. But like it's a blind spot. If you're underneath, he misses everything, and then it comes in for a slam like Shaper. But yeah, it's a bit less damage. So yeah, it's quite, you know, like yeah. So Zana's doing the what Shaper did in Elder fight now, because Shaper's gone evil, right? And first Shaper will die, and then you can call in, like if you have people that you want to sell carries to, you can log out or use a logout macro or whatever, and then you go in and finish him off. You can't kill him. He has a cinematic, so your culling doesn't work on Elder. Yeah, and again turbo loot, but whatever, it's done. Right, so those are all the current pinnacles that we have, more or less. It's like what didn't I do? I mean, Ziri. Some trivial bosses, right? But those are the most of the bosses where you can get big ticket items from 10 to hundreds of divines. Depends on your RNG. So yeah, I'll leave the pub link in the description. So if you enjoyed, leave a like. And yeah, that's mostly it. That's how it looks like. Doing properly. Just died a couple of times too. Just talking, not paying attention. Alright guys, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed. Mess out.